Matt here with 911R. We have this 88 Backdate 911 hot rod that's going to be ending today. So I'm going to want to do a quick little walk around and talk about some of the details on this car. This car underwent a full, chassis down, bare metal restoration. They did things, unique touches like removing the drip rails, kind of like you see on the Singers and other cars. All the aluminum trim is all polished and beautiful, brand new, aftermarket deck lid grille. It's got the aluminum wheel arches like you could get in the 73s. The front on this Backdate is all steel, all metal. It's nothing, it's fiberglass, nothing chintzy, very, very strong, very safe. A lot of Backdates, you see they put fiberglass on stuff, and all you have is a plastic car in front of you. This car is all done with, correct, header panel for a 73, long hood. So what they did is they took off all the old metal, put on the real long hood metal. I mean, if you didn't know this was a Backdate, quickly looking at this, you couldn't tell this from a regular one. But everything is completely beautifully finished. The bottom of the hood, everything is. They use the German square weave wool carpet like they use in the 356s. A lot of hot rods do. And it's quite beautiful. It's all nicely trimmed out. Continuing with the square weave carpet all through the inside. It's leather even bound on the edges. All leather panel, leather. Well, this is vinyl here, but this is all leather up on the dash. The leather stitched dash, knee bolster, door cards. The upper piece looks like it's leather as well. This car is a G50 car. That's what everyone wants. It's a much smoother, much more robust transmission than a normal 915. They left the shifter assembly all exposed. Some people like this, some people don't. There's different options to make that covered up if somebody would want to. Momo Pro Tipo steering wheel, the best steering wheel in the world. The radio, they made like a little cubby box for it. This car has air conditioning as well. And all the gauges and everything been redone. The interior is done this beautiful green with gray accents, kind of like the RS cars back in the day. It's really a nice little touch to the interior. Headliner's all brand new. Again, all the glass is in great shape. Has the windshield wipers parked on the right side and has an early style chrome mirror. Again, this is another touch that Singer does. So a lot of that kind of styling that you see in those cars has been carried on to this car by the builder. Beautiful gold badges on the back. The engine is a 3.2 engine. It's all been completely rebuilt, torn down, resealed, all redone. All the metal was been cad plated. The belts, hoses, all the service items, motor mounts, everything like that's been changed out to the correct parts. The rear section also was properly rear backdated with the rear license plate panel fill. It's got Steve Wong chip and upgraded exhaust components. It gives it a little more poop and a little power. Really goes down the road nicely. The wheels have been finished in a RSR style with kind of frosted pedals and wheel lips. And they've really fit them nicely into the wheel well, so it's got a great stance on it. Another expensive upgrade on this deal is they put the elephant finned oil lines on the car up to the front oil cooler, which is nice. S trim front and rear, and an S front spoiler. So this would be a very, very expensive car if you went into your Porsche shop and said, hey, replicate this. I don't think you could do this for less than $250,000, $275,000 today. Plus finding a good G-body, G50 donor car. We all know those cars are bringing $80,000 at least for a decent coupe. To start with. So, I mean, lots of money and time saved here to get just a beautiful, beautiful hot rod that you can go to any event and have a great time with. Thank you very much. If you have any questions, please use the contact seller button or ask a question on the comments and we'll get right back to you. Thank you very much.